Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into your daily read for Sunday, June 4th, 2023. I hope all is well. We're going to begin and pull from the Prism Oracle deck and then pull some tarot. So let's do some shuffling for Sunday. Okay, sweetness. I'm hearing the word results as well as anger. Interesting. I feel as if there's thoughts of past angry times, moments, whether it was yours or someone else's. I feel as if you're as well at certain points throughout this day, or maybe one point in particular, thinking about somebody who's either energetically connected to you or surrounds you, is nearby, and their energy at times can embody this angry way of being. I just also feel like you're thinking about people being nice or not, people being genuine or not, right? And I feel as if your sweet nature, okay, or just your kind nature is taking a highlight. I want to say in the eyes of others, the awareness of others, but in the mind of others. But I do feel as if you're thinking about how to remain the same in that sense. Does that make sense? As I was very repetitive, to a day that reminds you or even pushes you to make sure that no matter who or what you cross paths with, go through, what you go through, welcome in to your life, just allow for yourself to remain kind because it's free, okay? And it's going to bring you good karma all the meanwhile. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is a day where you're gaining a bit of good karma due to doing something out of the kindness of your heart from the recent past, or just rewinding back. And so this will push you to keep that ball rolling. Some of which might be thinking about paying it forward, or you just might be doing so throughout the day. But being conscious of your surroundings, but your own way of being, and how to continuously improve the way you are moving forward, right? Your habits, your way of being, how you at times react to things, and needing to just more so respond is what I'm hearing, okay? Being a big difference. But I do feel like there's a little bit of frustration boiling under the surface throughout this day for whoever's drawn to this reading. Now, it doesn't have to come through in this kind of angry, overly anxious, kind of frustrated way. But I do feel like the frustration for some is due to the fact that you don't have a door opening yet for yourself, whether it's love, it could be wanting to meet new people in general, it could be a new opportunity for work or a new investment of some sort. It feels like, or it could be you're a little bit frustrated in regards to something not picking up in pace. Say you're running a business, or trying to get a social media platform off the ground to go viral to an extent, and that's just not growing as quick as you'd like. I'm also hearing for some it's kind of a back and forth vibe. But anyways, I feel like that's not the major energy for the day. They're saying this is, okay? So remember the sweet results that you're receiving throughout this day for what you're putting your efforts towards and potentially have been. That needs to take a highlight in your mind, your awareness, because it's well-deserved, and it's going to potentially help you bounce out of that focus, take you away from that focus of, I want to say, a negative or two, if not multiple. Okay, let's move on to the Mystic Mondays. Staying in your lane is what I'm hearing, and I feel like that's one of the many methods, strategies to protect your way of being and your inner peace all the meanwhile, okay? A gift from above is what I'm hearing. A gift from above. The Six of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Now, you might be pushed to think about what you left behind, but I feel like for a lot it's more so in regards to what you desire to leave behind. That could literally be anything, person, place, situation. But I feel as if this is, and it might actually be more so you just being wrapped up in a situation or with somebody throughout this day and wanting to, for that day, temporarily just step away, okay? Feeling a change in energy, or just not wanting to be there, or wrapped up with whatever that is for you. Anyways, but again, it could be a change for the future you're thinking about. The Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Now, this is talking about how when something is predicted to be stressful moving forward, right? Even if you just began it, this could be a job, it could be a relationship, you name it, where you were living. Didn't it come to an end? Was this partially or fully within your control? Possibly for some. Others, it may have felt more so out of your control. And this was the work of spirit all the meanwhile. And you have to recognize that's protection. That's realigning you, putting you on a bit of a detour towards something that's less stressful. Because all the meanwhile, it would have left you in a bit of a Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords energy, feeling quite depleted, and just, it may have even, all the meanwhile, stripped away your kind nature. Okay, it reminds me of a job that I felt was impossible to keep here in Florida. People were just very negative, okay? And I'm not trying to surround myself with that negative energy and mean-hearted kind of vibes. You know, like the staff was, and the managers would be screaming at each other. Anyways, not my vibe. But the Three of Wands and the King of Swords, you know more about what's coming in for you than you think or realize. Some of which it's like you realize that you have an idea of what that looks like, and then you just kind of don't give yourself that credit, or you forget that you know already. And I feel like it's just kind of, it comes and it goes, or it just actually, you're not seeing that you are realizing that you see what it looks like, at least to an extent, because of that frustration taking over at times, because of that waiting game, or because of the back and forth, or the ups and downs, the coming and going, however it looks for you. I hope that makes sense. But it feels like you're just very aware, and it may be a push, there may be a push at a certain point throughout this day to look within, or to take a hot second and ask yourself, what have I already realized? What do I already know? What do I already see vision-wise as far as what's about to come in? Whether it's what that connection looks like, that job, that level of success, whatever it may be for you. It could be an investment. It feels like you're being reminded one level of sweet results will lead to another, and to another, and to another, all right? A trickling effect in a positive sense. But this is a day where it feels like, even though it is a Sunday, it feels like you want to be on the move, you want to be active, or you want to be making progress with your goal, if not multiple. You want to see things working in your favor. It's like, even when you do see some results throughout this day, it's like, I want more. It's not enough, okay? It's like, but don't get greedy. Recognize that, again, one thing to the next, or, you know, one chunk of results to the next, to the next, to the next. The Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands, because it feels like, yeah, this is that kind of a little bit, it's like on the move kind of, or at least desiring to be once again. But with the sword for the Knight, it's like you just kind of, all the meanwhile, are ready to be defensive or to protect what you've been working on, what you desire. But don't let that get in your way. Don't let that weigh you down all the meanwhile. It's a day where you want to fast forward to this magical, passionate new beginning, something where I feel like a lot will feel more, feel like they fit in more, or they'll feel there's more possibilities. Does that make sense? More comfort for some, once again. Anyways, I feel like this reading is a bit all over the place, but it's coming out the way it's meant to, okay? They want me to pull a tea leaf card or two. Look at this, the Emperor card. It's a sense of you throughout this day planning for a change. And with that eye there, your third eye is more so open than you give yourself credit or realize at times, once again, because you have been through this and that, okay? I'm hearing the ringer for some, but the ups and downs, to say the very least. But it feels like a lot of what's drawn to the reading, again, have had one, if not multiple, dreams. You've gained clarity through a tarot reading, whether it was yours or someone else's or both, or oracle reading. It could have been more so you were just seeing, gaining synchronicities and other messages from spirit, or just hearing them through your thoughts. It feels like you've been guided to better understand whatever you're longing for, wanting to fast forward towards throughout this day, or to come in quicker. You've gained this imagery, okay, or this knowledge, this wisdom, your third eye opening once again to it. So try not to forget that again moving forward, okay? And it's right around the corner. Let's pull 1 or 2 tea leaf cards to wrap this up. Significance of the month of April, okay? You might be pushed to think back to this past April. Something happened that's gonna help you with what you're going through or what you're about to move towards. Good news. Beautiful. Whether you're receiving this good news at some point throughout this day, but it feels like for the majority, it's right around the corner in the upcoming days, weeks. You will gain this interview, a message back from, or for the first time from somebody, something of the sort, okay? Could be an approval for that place of residence, right? Or something else of the sort. Or for some, it's a loan. Yeah, you're on the right path, my friend, okay? You are on the right path to hit a target, if not multiple. And I feel like this day reminds you of just that, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I am sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your Sunday, and I'll definitely see you next time.